going to take the person over here.
Hi, my name is Missy Runnels. I live in Santa Barbara. As you can see, my wheelchair is purple. Sometimes people call me the Purple Queen because it's my favorite color. I was born in LA. I don't remember too much because when I was little, I was put in foster homes. I came home and lived with my parents for a little while, but they could not give me the special help that I needed. So they found the special school up in Santa Barbara that could help me. I went there when I was 7, and that is where I learned how to do things for myself. When I was about 13, I got sick and could no longer walk, so they were no longer able to keep me there. I was then sent to a facility in Santa Barbara called Hillside. There were 59 residents living there. It was a pretty good place, except for when there were not enough help. It is very important for our quality of life to live in the community and not be institutionalized. So please support us and our staff by increasing staff wages and not cutting the budget. What if you were in our situation? Think about it. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much. I don't know if any of you can say it any better than that.
She's a tough act.
I challenge you. Go ahead.
I am here today after taking the train up here from Santa Barbara to tell you all that I have got quite a unique perspective on living with a disability, because I have had the privilege of living a quote unquote normal life.
And I'm gonna finish Diane Feinstein's. She's trying to wear her clothes today. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish
With the bow and everything.
Diane Feinstein's speech because her communication device broke down, so she finger spells. So just bear with us. And now to what? Now to hear that I might and not have the privilege of living my life as a disabled person, due to the possibility of perspective. B, budget cuts. I am very, very angry about it. And I would also like to say I think all of the THI this JUS just L like a very, very good A and very B bad I G B I big C I U V I L civil rights M movement. And she also wanted to say that she has the utmost respect for and admiration for Dion Erner as well.
I wish that would make the cut go away. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, Chairman Erner and members of the committee, I want to thank you for giving us the chance to testify today. My name is Stephen Day. I am the consumer advocate for Tri-Counties Regional Center. I have been for going on 9 years. And I've been involved with the system for about 18 years, starting out with the area board. So I believe that I do know the system somewhat well. I want to talk to you about several things. The first thing is I want to help you understand what it took to get 40 advocates and their support staff from Santa Barbara up here to testify. It's one thing to send you a fax, send you bunches and bunches of letters, and those have been effective in the past. But no more. This is such a critical issue. We felt it was worth traveling 400 miles by plane, by bus, by car, by hitchhike, whatever, to get up here to send the message in person to you about the governor's budget. Because there is no room for cutting anymore. It talks about less than 1%. But that's still 52 million, and we've done our share for years. They ask us to share in the cutting and share in the welfare system, do our share. For many years, we did all of it, and it just isn't fair. Going back to what it took to get people up here, it took people time off of work. They volunteered their time. They volunteered services, resources. The advocates themselves raised $1,800 from their sub-advocacy groups to come up here. And the rest of the money was supported by the Leadership Project and Tri-Counties Regional Center. Okay? I can tell you that 2 years ago, Missy would not have made that speech. I lived with her for many years, and she wouldn't have done that. She was that depressed person she talked about. If that doesn't move you, nothing will. You know, nothing at all. Because she shows the system works. But anyway, some of our folks got in at 2:45 by train. They didn't care. They started out early in the day to get here. They didn't care because they're concerned about losing their services. And every year they have to hear the same message, the same 2 words: budget cuts, budget cuts, budget cuts. They hear it from Social Security, They hear it from Medi-Cal, they hear it from my HSS, and they hear it from our system. And we got to do something different. What I would like to propose to you, a couple of suggestions. I know that a lot of times you get testimony from other groups, such as mental health. I would like for you to consider putting pieces of mental health under the Medi-Cal system and not under the DD system. Because so many of our folks who are duly diagnosed are bounced back and forth like ping pong balls, and they do not get the services. Maybe under Medi-Cal they would, because they certainly aren't doing it now. So I would like you to consider that option to put mental health under Medi-Cal. But I really want you to take a look at, and if we have to, we will do a demonstration of what it takes for somebody to use a Hoyer lift, or to have a two-man transfer,
Realignment.
or to take an hour to get into a wheelchair. That's what it took to get here. We did it today. We'll do it again, because living in the community is their life. It's the only life. Many of these folks have lived in institutions. They know the difference. They would not go back. And the community is the only way. Now, for those of you that hear testimony from the developmental centers, I want to say this to you. Those workers belong in the community as well. They belong living with the folks they know, they love, who know them. We don't need bricks and mortar. We don't need buildings. We need services. We need people. They're out there. We just got to do the right thing. And so we oppose 80 cuts at all, because enough is enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, we can save some time here. Let's just do it. Then do it.
You know, Madam Chair, I, like everybody here, enjoy is not the right word, but I'm impressed with the stories. I think that I would prefer to save time and just move that we restore the cuts.
Okay. There's a motion. Okay, there's a second to the motion. Let's call the roll.
Mr. Cedillo, Ms. Aaroner,
Aye.
Ms. Chu, Mr. Lesueur, Dr. Richmond.
Aye.
Okay.
Motion carries.
All right, I want to thank all of you. I think, I know I'm going to leave some of you hanging, but you just had a victory, and so usually we say to the folks, you take it and run, okay? Or you take it and roll, whichever it's going to be. But I think that you've all made your point, and we really do appreciate you all coming. You play an important role in the decision-making that this legislature does, as well as the administration. So thank you very much.